I have this basketball thing. I didn't want to wait till Tuesday because I think it's important.
Mhm.
Giannis, the Bucks lost again today. They're 2-8.
Yeah, what's
And
up?
I think the Giannis trade stuff is really going to start. People making up fake trades. And so, as I said, I went to that Nets Celtic game on Friday, and the Nets are like pretty good. They don't have like they traded Bridges for all these picks. They were supposed to try to tank. They got their pick back. They have just a shitload of picks. They have Cam Thomas, who I was really impressed by, who's a very good scorer. They
Yeah.
have Cam Johnson. They have Nick Claxton. They have Schroeder's playing really well. They have like a bunch of good, not stars, but like enough of a team that the team makes sense when you watch it. Like they're good. They play defense.
Yeah.
I like them. I actually think they're a playing team at least. I think they can just go all in for Giannis because
Oh,
people are going to ask this week, who's the team that makes sense for Giannis? They're going to be like, what about Miami? What about? I actually think it's Brooklyn. I think Brooklyn's going to be the team that trades for them because they can just overwhelm Milwaukee with all these picks. They own their own first in 2025. They own Phoenix's first. They own the Knicks first. They own Milwaukee's first, which is 1 through 4 protected. If it's 5 or after, they get it. So the Bucks can get their pick back. They own their own first in 26 and 29. In 27, they can swap with Houston can swap with them. They own the Knicks first in 27. They have Philly 1 through 8 protected at 27. They have their own. They have the Knicks first in 29. They have another Dallas, Phoenix, Houston worst pick in 29. They have all their own first. They have a Knicks first in 31. Like they just can say, hey, Milwaukee, here's Ben Simmons' expiring contract. And here are all these picks. Just take all of them. Take as many as you want. Give us Giannis and put
right.
Giannis in Brooklyn. I think it makes sense because I think Milwaukee needs to get out of this Dame Giannis thing. I just think they have to trade Dame and trade Giannis and just they won the title. Get out of this. And to me, it's either Brooklyn or Houston because Houston's the other team that could. They have picks and young players. It's just like if I'm Giannis, would I rather go to Brooklyn or Houston? I don't know. So anyway,
Well,
is it crazy to think Brooklyn could trade for Giannis?
no, why not? Well, could you go over their picks they have one more time? I wasn't. No, but
I
listen,
just wanted to make the point how many picks they had.
How about this though? Here's the only way I could be helpful. I'm looking at the Nets to make the playoffs, 22-1. Why
so
would
this
you do
is
something
why I
like
brought
that?
this up because to me it's conceivable that out of nowhere it would be like, oh my God, Brooklyn traded 9 first-round picks and Ben Simmons' contract and 2 swaps for it. This is the most picks anyone's ever given up for a player in the history of the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
But then you look at Brooklyn. So regular season wins right now. Their over is 21.5. You look to make the playoffs. Yes, is 22-1.
Yeah, that's
right?
the bet. Yeah.
To win in the conference, they don't have it for the East right now. But the point is, like, if you think Giannis is going to get traded, play them, play Houston. I don't think Golden State has enough because Milwaukee's going to want to picks, and I think it's Houston or Brooklyn are the 2 teams that have all the picks.
So if they had odds for where Giannis is traded to, I haven't seen them. If they do, I don't think they do. They wouldn't be 22-1 for the Nets, right?
They would not.
So this would be the bet. Like they would be like 6-1 for the Nets or something.
Like Houston's minus 128. Houston has Houston made that trade. They have Brooklyn's 2026 first. They can swap Brooklyn in 27. They have a Phoenix first in 27. They own all their own picks. They have a Phoenix or Dallas first 29. Like they have enough to put a Giannis thing together with some contracts. Yeah. Give them a young player. The problem is they gave extensions to Green and Şengün, so I don't think those guys could be in the trade. But they could patch stuff together. But I think those are the 2 teams. I don't think Miami has enough. Miami would have to put Adebayo in it, and if you're Miami, you're trading Adebayo and all of these picks to basically put Giannis on the same kind of team he's on now.
Right.
If you're Brooklyn, you have all these role players you can put with them. Then you have the cap space maybe to get some other guys. You have shooting. I don't know. Anyway, I just wanted to put that.
My wife was saying all the same things today. Yeah. Let me ask you this. Giannis, if I would have told you second week in November, Giannis is 25-1 to win MVP and he's not injured, what would you have thought happened? Like, what the hell would you?
I would have thought he got hurt.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, he's not injured. Like, this is, I guess you would just they'd have no wins, I guess is what you would have to think.
Well, the
25
crazy
to
thing
1.
is,
He'll never be 25 to 1 again.
no. But let's say he got traded to Houston and they became like a 4 seed.
Yeah.
You know, those are the only two teams I can see.
All
Because
right,
if you go through everybody else,
I'm going to bet these.
If you go through all the other teams, I just don't see another team. Because some people have thrown Golden State around, and I don't see how they could do a trade that could compete with Brooklyn. If I'm Brooklyn, I need to do whatever I can to get Giannis because I'm completely irrelevant.
But how much is this you drumming this up, there's a very big favorite that
drumming
they hold
this up because I went to the game Friday and I was really impressed by the team they had.
No, but would they trade? They're likely not going to trade him. Like, what's the odds that they even trade?
Oh, if like let's say they made me a consultant to the franchise and they're like, what do we do? I would like trade Giannis and Dame right now.
Yeah,
like you have no chance to win a title with this team. Trade these guys now. You got the title from Giannis. You have no picks left. You have no path to ever be a title contender with the group you have now. Right. Like cut the cord now. Try to trade for one of these teams before these picks go away to somebody else. Because the only other team is Oklahoma City, and they're not going to do anything.
All right. I'll do 22 to 1. I mean, it has to make sense that I lost the last 7 minutes of my life. I have to do 22 to 1 here. I like it.
Listen, this will be a YouTube clip that gets at least 80,000 views. Ceruti's so excited. Ceruti sending text. Ceruti, come in for a second. Are you there?
Oh, no. I love Ceruti. What's he doing?
Ceruti?
What's up? In the dark.
Brooklyn or Houston? Is there anyone else?
Why does Giannis want to go there? Why does he want to go to Brooklyn?
Oh, that's the other thing.
Why does he want to stay in Milwaukee?
I mean, it just seems like if he actually is like pulling the plug on this and I want to get out, he's going to have more suit. I just feel like he's going to have the pull to be like, I don't want to go to Brooklyn, dude. This is like the worst place in the NBA for me to go.
Wow.
New York City.
Is it though? Yeah, technically, yes.
I know. Wow, he's Houston? Right too.
No state taxes.
Houston's great. Yeah, I mean they have the assets. Like I mean that'd be a great spot for him. But I don't know why anyone would want to go to Brooklyn.
Damn it, Rudy.
Golden State would be the other one but I just don't know what the trade is with that because they don't have the same kind of picks. Kuminga, it's not even close to what the other teams could give. All right,
it'd have to be like I want to be there, right? It'd have to be just trade me here. Like, but what he just signed a contract essentially. What leverage does he have? I don't know.
I was thinking like, what if it was Anthony Davis and all the rest of the Laker picks?
Oh wow.
Man,
what would they trade have to look like? But it was
plus
like this
Bronny.
door I didn't even want to open. It's like the door in the attic that you don't want to open because there's some ghost that's going to come
Does LeBron agree to it if they want Bronny? If Milwaukee says that we're only doing it if you throw Bronny.
Bronny has to be in the Bronny has to be in the trade to make the salaries work.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Those are the only ones. You go through all the teams. It's really hard. All right. Thanks, Ceruti. Thanks for throwing more water on my Brooklyn idea.
Sorry.